You're listening to the She's Crafty podcast, a comedy and craft beer podcast taped in San Antonio, Texas, home of the Alamo, breakfast tacos, and the best craft beer in the Lone Star State. The She's Crafty podcast is sponsored by Barbacoa Apparel. Barbacoa Apparel is a San Antonio-based independent clothing line that caters to Texans and Texans at heart. To buy your Barbacoa Apparel and to find out which events they'll be at next, go to barbacoaapparel.com.
Sit down.
Hello, fellas.
Howdy, howdy. It's
Check,
been
check,
a little
check.
bit. It's been a while.
I know.
Are we recording? Are we starting this thing?
I mean, we're recording. We don't have to start yet, but
It's all about the B-roll.
Matt,
Okay.
do you want to get on here too?
No, I was gonna say
All right, he'll be like the side conversation
Oh,
in
okay.
the
Hey,
background.
the more beer folks, the better.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, hello.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
My name is Catherine Contreras. I'm your host. This is She's Crafty podcast. My co-host today, Marco Ortega.
I'm not as sparkly as Catherine, but
Well, who could be?
so if you so
True
here's
story.
the deal. Let me paint this picture for
Okay.
everybody. If Catherine, if you had to picture Catherine right now, okay, she's glowing right now.
I look
Literally.
like Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty was attractive.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, depends
Man.
on before or after.
You know how Marco swings now.
So she looks great right now,
Thank
folks.
you. I appreciate it. Just now.
It
But
fits. It fits for the holiday
I'll tell
season.
you the great thing about pregnancy is that it tricks you. Like your body, everything looks the best when you're pregnant. Your hair, your
Everything.
skin, everything. Yeah.
The aura.
You should be more.
The aura.
You should be pregnant more often.
I think
right?
I've done it plenty. Marco.
but
I don't
beer
think
consumption.
Yes.
But I can't drink beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which
she
is the
hosts a
saddest-
beer podcast. So
I host 2 beer shows, and I can't participate in either one of them.
yeah,
So-
that's a problem.
No liquid lunch is a sad day.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, that's.
It's hard. It is really difficult. They had to in my other show, Liquid Lunch. They had to add in a segment called "What You Eatin'," because we usually do "What You Drinkin',"
But for you, is,
and I'm just like everything. We're eating everything.
Do you have those like spicy cravings?
No.
No?
Don't put me in that weird box. I eat normal food. I don't get crazy. I tell you what,
Like pickles late at
craved-
night or something?
No, because my heartburn's pretty kicking right now. I eat a lot. I drink a lot of milkshakes. I don't know why.
Chocolate?
I need milkshakes.
Strawberry?
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, whatever.
Wow.
Amy's Ice Cream does bourbon barrel beer
Oh my
milkshakes.
God, I can't have that.
She can't have that.
I mean, milkshakes are a good substitute. for
Listen,
beer,
this is
though.
what I've decided, okay? Because people have been like, I bet you could taste some beer and you would be fine. I don't want to make my baby stupid before she has the chance to do it herself. You know what I mean?
Hey, come on, look at Blake.
Touche.
He was fine. Blake came out great.
I'm just saying, like, we let her give herself alcohol poisoning later in life. I don't want to be
You don't need
responsible
to
for
help
that.
her.
Yeah. Like, what if she comes out and maybe she's not so smart, and then I'm like, oh my God, I drank that one beer. That's what did it.
The one bourbon ice cream
Yeah.
milkshake.
And now, if she comes out and she's not so smart, I just blame Jason.
Yeah, this was my husband's fault.
It was your fault, Jason.
So
Good course of action.
we have
Yeah.
some great beer that we're gonna try. Not Catherine.
We have Blake here.
Yeah,
from
we have
Southern Star.
Blake
who's
from
one
Southern
of my
Star, Conroe,
all-time
Texas.
Favorite guest. Can I just tell you? And I've said this to him before. His accent is like a warm apple pie.
Okay, you have to talk louder. We need to
It's
hear
the
this.
best thing ever.
Oh, words, things, beer,
Yeah.
all the beer,
This
all the
is-
delicious food over here at Hop and Vine. I'm very
Yeah.
excited to be back on She's
That's where
Crafty.
we
I
are.
think this is 3, 4. I don't know. It's never enough.
Yeah.
Never
Wow.
too soon. You know, I'm a repeat customer.
Yeah, we love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder
Dropping
you like
knowledge always.
If Catherine's gonna have repeat customers, that means that she really, really, really digs you.
Yeah.
Because
do.
I haven't seen the guy from Odell.
Oh, he's too hot. I can't do it. He made me uncomfortable. I got pregnant shortly after that.
She did. That's right.
I was like,
remember.
I can't stop
He
looking
was
at
pretty
you.
good looking
I
guy.
don't
I
even
kept
know
saying
what to
he was
say
good
to
looking.
you. And
Yeah.
he knew it, too.
Yeah.
He knew it.
So if you're here, that means that she really digs you.
No, yes, yeah.
I mean, she's not uncomfortable.
No, I'm completely comfortable.
They didn't throw me out of the bar as soon as I walked in. I mean, maybe it's the fact that we have a Southern Star event going on simultaneously.
Yeah.
Which by the time you're listening to this podcast, it'll be too late for you to partake, but sucks to miss it.
I know. Well, what other events are you going to be doing around town?
Oh, man, we've got all sorts of fun stuff coming up. I always recommend just go on southernstarbrewing.com, check out our event page, sign up for our newsletter. It goes out once a month. Gives you a real quick snapshot of everything we've got coming down the pipeline.
Nice.
I'm in holiday mode right now, so there's a lot of fun stuff coming next year. Let me say.
Speaking of holiday mode
Yeah.
in Southern Star,
Right.
if you haven't had a chance to go somewhere and try it, you got to try the Winter Warmer. The Winter Warmer is legit. Okay, I was at Alamo Draft House a week ago, last week, for our Christmas interactive. We
Right.
were watching Scrooged, and
Okay.
I said, hey, you know what? Let's do a beer, because you're at the draft house. You gotta have a beer,
yeah.
right? And so they had it on tap, nice
Yeah.
and fresh. I got to tell you, it was a surprise. I hadn't had that one yet, so it was really, really good. So if you haven't had a
love
chance
that
to
beer.
try it, you got to have it this holiday season. It's a seasonal beer, correct? Obviously.
It is a seasonal. It is in short supply. In fact, we weren't even going to be getting any more kegs out here as of about 3 weeks ago. But thanks to the good folks over at Alamo Draft House selling as much of that Winter Warmer beer as they have been,
Nice.
I was able to talk management, the owner of our brewery, into kegging the last batch and sending us several
Very
more
nice.
kegs. So Alamo should have it throughout the duration of the season. It is on their winter beer menu, based off an English Old Ale, loads
Yeah.
of cocoa flavor up front, lots of nice dried fruit characteristic in the mid-range and finish.
Nice.
Cherry, dried fig. It's by far one of my favorite seasonal beers that we've done this year. And boy, howdy, have we done some dadgum seasonal beers this year. We've released about 6 or 7 brand new beers to market this year.
Nice.
So it's been very exciting. 2017 is going to be even more exciting. There's lots of big changes coming. And I just saw a guitar walk in, so let's talk to the man with the
This is
guitar.
our musical. You gotta get
Hi.
nice,
Hi,
get nice
Nef.
and close.
feels weird. Hey, what's going on?
This is our musical guest. His name is Nef Hernandez.
Hey.
Not just our musical guest, but
Yeah.
somebody that I've known for like 20 years, unfortunately.
20. Sorry, is this thing on?
Yeah, you gotta get. Okay,
Oh, there we
yes,
go.
It definitely is.
She's deaf now.
Like 20, 22
Deaf
years.
and glowing.
22 years Nef and I
I'm
have
about to
known
be
each other.
23.
I know, it's crazy.
The last time I saw Nef, and I was telling you before we
Right.
started, he was playing at what is now Brewer's Grill.
Right.
It was Big Hops.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was
so
almost
you
a
have to get
year
in there.
ago.
My bad.
You got a really deep
I was
throat
with my
that
wife.
way.
So,
There
hey,
you
hey, we're gonna need some high school stories
Yeah.
about Miss
Oh.
Glowing
no,
Lady
no.
here.
Oh God.
There's about her. I know all about her.
Lord.
Podcast appropriate
Yeah, there, but
stories.
this is
I know all the bad stuff.
yeah, that's been there for most of it.
But she's getting married again, so I don't want her
Yeah, let's
husband or
not,
fiance to split.
Let's
so.
not scare Jason
Wow.
away already.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another podcast.
Actually,
Good
though,
podcast.
Jason doesn't
Yeah.
listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, "I live with you. I don't need to then go listen to you on iTunes."
I was gonna say, I'm glad I showed up for this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm glad I
It's
made
been-
it, man. 1604 is.
I know it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So we were just
Just a
talking
bunch
to
of
him.
brake lights. They're like Christmas lights.
I know.
I got
365
tailed by some
days
old
out
man
of
in
the
a
year.
truck on the way over here. I was like, all right, I'm in a minivan.
Nice.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
I like it. I like it. So this is Blake. Did you guys get to? He represents Southern Star Brewing, which is super awesome. This is our friend Matt from Alamo Beer. He's not actually doesn't want to talk, but he's
Oh, he doesn't want to talk.
He has a.
Hi, how you doing, guys?
there. He is.
He's enjoying a nice cold beverage right now.
Yeah.
You know.
It's because I'm drinking a Southern Star. I didn't want to be associated
No,
with
I
them.
hear you.
know?
No, I got it.
I haven't had any one of them. I just got here right now.
I got it. Okay, so real fast, I was gonna ask you a real quick beer education question. What is the difference between a winter warmer and a winter ale, or is there a difference?
What do you want the difference to be?
Ooh.
It's all marketing.
This is like
it's all marketing.
Oh, okay, I was like, this is
So
going to be like a.
Traditionally, you're going to get a lot of winter ales because, frankly, they're quicker to brew.
Okay.
You're looking at much shorter fermentation time, about 21 to 28 days or so.
Okay.
Makes it a lot easier to pinpoint a time when the breweries can start brewing the beer and have it on market at a specific date. If you start doing winter lagers, there's several of them out there. There's some fantastic ones out there, but lagering, you're looking about a 6-week process. So you really have to be on top of your A game in terms of scheduling. If you have a super successful Oktoberfest season like what we did, and you just start trying to scramble and make sure that you're going to have beer on the shelves,
Right.
ales are definitely the way to go.
Okay.
But mostly we just use the terms throughout the industry interchangeably.
Okay. It's good to know.
The real differentiation to look for is lager versus ale. But winter warmer versus winter ale,
No difference.
pretty negligible.
Okay.
I like to think that the warmer is, of course, the little bit higher ABV that will make you feel
Warm.
a little warmer, right? But
Absolutely.
I got to tell you, it is a very, very easy drinking beer. The winter warmer is.
Oh, yeah, and
it's
it's
one of
gar-
those that's like it's not too spiky on the alcohol, so you can have like 4 and then be done.
Nice.
Maybe.
If you drink 4, please don't drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't drive.
Uber that shit. Uber it. Okay, so I think what we're going to do.
It does ring in. It rings
yeah,
in
it's
a
talking.
little over 7.5%.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not
Oh,
bad.
that's not bad.
I had something profound to say,
Oh.
but I lost it.
Oh, you'll
It's
get
all right.
it later.
I'll find it at the bottom of the next pint.
Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you guys alternate in tasting. Does that sound good?
Okay.
You don't have to drink out of the same cup.
Okay, so here's the deal. I wanna somehow describe the taste for you since you can't have.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
Nef was gonna buy you a beer, actually.
I just forgot about them. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
So, for those that aren't here, he's wearing some really dark shades, and he can't
He
see
can't
this
see
glow.
my huge
He's
belly.
missing the glow.
Yeah, he missed the glow.
No, see that I've seen no glow anymore.
Yeah. They
Honesty.
can't hear you because you're not
Honestly.
close
Glow is
enough.
gone.
Nobody heard that insult because you weren't close enough to the
I
mic,
know,
you
man.
idiot.
I'm not messing.
Okay.
Hey, now I can.
This is
hey,
awesome.
Here we go. Now you can all hear me.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Catherine's wearing headphones, so
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah, so I can hear you guys really well, but you can't hear each other. So that's
So
really
we're all
great.
talking like 20 dB higher.
Yeah, I like
and
it.
she's deaf now.
Yeah, it's fine. So who wants to go first? You want to taste
Yeah,
first? You want?
I'll go first. Okay.
You want to try the?
Yeah. I can't remember which one
This is
he.
the blood orange.
Oh, is it the blood belt?
The blood
you know,
belt.
It's too bad you don't have a beer expert. They can tell you which
they
beer
tell
is
you
which.
which beer is which.
I know. Well.
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Go in this order. Go in this order. Hold on.
Okay,
Whoa,
wait,
whoa,
wait,
whoa, whoa,
Blake's
whoa,
gonna
hold
tell
on.
you
So
which
which
order
one
to
was
go
the
in.
blood belt?
That one right there.
Okay, but which
So,
one do you?
but
Okay, but they're
hands
gonna
off the
alternate.
blood belt. Don't
They're
get
gonna
your hands
alternate.
bloody just
so
yet.
he's gonna try one, and then we're gonna let Nef try one.
Oh,
Okay.
And
well, that's
then-
even better.
Okay,
Or
go
I gotta
first.
swap
Oh, well, then
spit?
it doesn't matter.
No,
No, we
he's gonna
each get
drink-
our own sample.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
get
wanna
your
swap
own
spit.
Okay. That could be
Wow.
your job, Marco.
That's another
I mean,
podcast.
no,
Now I know
I
what
don't-
you went through.
I don't wanna
Catherine,
do
in
that.
high
I don't wanna
school.
do that.
We're giving that to Marco. We're gonna throw that over to my co-host.
This is
How much do you love me?
Yeah. It's like I didn't
I
sign
want to
up
get
for
what
this.
all you guys get right now.
How dedicated are you to the show,
Y'all
Marco?
look clean. Y'all look clean.
Have you seen these beards?
All right.
Yeah.
They're a bunch of brewery guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one are we going with first? Wow, not everybody
whichever,
say anything.
whichever one you grab is
We're
the one that
letting-
you're going
we're
to drink.
letting, Blake
This is
decide.
the one that I'm
Okay.
not drinking.
Okay.
Blake, then you go with Buffalo Bayou since it's closer to Conroe, no?
Fantastic.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
one at a
that'll
time.
work.
So we'll give this one to Nef, yeah?
That one's
Yeah.
mine.
Oh, this one's yours. I'm sorry.
That's the blood belt.
I'm sorry. We'll let Nef spit in this one, and then you
Well,
can
that's
drink
the
it,
Buffalo
Marco, 'cause
Bayou.
that's
I
the
just spent an hour in traffic.
All right.
I need more than this.
So that's
Okay.
that's a cranberry
That's
whip.
a cranberry
Wow.
whip Bayou.
Cranberry whip.
So we're going to let Nef taste it.
Like a shot.
Oh, that really
Perfect.
went down quickly. Mm-hmm. What do you think of that? What is it? What do you taste in there, other than beer?
Why does that?
You know, usually cranberry has that little bite at the very end, but
Yeah.
that one doesn't have it.
Oh,
Smooth.
okay.
I don't know.
Maybe
it seemed
it's
like
just
it seemed like it was it tart?
No,
No?
not at all. That was actually pretty smooth. I,
Oh,
I like
okay.
whip beer. I'm a big
Oh,
whip.
okay.
I'm a
Okay.
big
Oh,
whip
nice.
beer guy.
Can you tell us anything about that one, Blake? Do you know anything about that one?
About Buffalo Bayou? I haven't tried that
Have
one.
you tried
so-
it?
It's been a long while.
Okay.
This is where I defer to our marketing department that's
Okay.
not here because her
Okay.
fiance works for Buffalo Bayou.
Oh, wow.
But I don't have time to phone a friend, so we're just going to say it's a traditional Belgian wit style.
Okay.
Light, easy drinking, a little bit of a cranberry. I'm not sure if they use actual fruit or if they use a puree over there at Buff Bayou.
Okay.
But just a real nice. You get the cranberry in there, but not a lot of that tinge, like what you were saying. You don't have that tartness. It's really mellowed out by the wit style. They do a fantastic base beer. That's one of the things I really, really like about Buffalo Bayou is they do a handful of solid beer styles, and then they take those very same beers, and they just have so much fun with them. If you've ever walked into your local bottle shop and looked at all the Buffalo Bayou beers that they offer, they do so many amazing variants and just amazing things with just a short base portfolio.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they've got a mud turtle pecan beer. They do
What? It's called
I like
Turtle
their copper.
Murder?
Their copper ale is pretty good.
Yeah,
Which
the
one?
1836.
Yeah, and then their cream ale, their Sam Houston or whatever they cut. Yeah, their cream ale is really good.
Yeah,
Nice.
no, Buffalo Bayou, they do a stand-up job. It's definitely a great place to check out if you can make it during their super short hours of operation on Saturdays in Houston.
Okay.
They're right off of I-10. I think they're like 11 to 3 or something. Super short hours of operation, but if you can make it over there, that's one of my favorite breweries in Houston to go hang out at. Just a really great group of folks.
Very nice.
And Scott didn't pay me to say any of that.
Oh, well. You will now. Okay, so let's try you have the Blood Belt, right?
Yes.
Let's try that.
I've
Let's
already
try that
had a couple of sips of this, and I have
And
to
you
say,
are you trying to? I saw you trying to flag somebody down like you
yeah,
want another
like
one.
I wanted to get a pint of this, and let me tell you, okay, so Southern Star, the Pine Belt is one of my favorites. Thank you. Hey, you know what?
Let's do 3 of them.
You get one for Nef too.
And Catherine, no,
I
not
didn't.
Catherine.
I'll take a water. I'll take a water.
so
I'm gonna review the shit out of a water.
that was so enthusiastic.
Was
like
it?
you were
The
just like,
oxygen-hydrogen balance is
Man.
most definitely
This is
off
what-
in
yeah,
this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This feels.
let's
What's
see
the ABV on this? What?
So the Pine Belt,
This water was not filtered through a brewery.
the Pine
I do not approve.
Yeah, RO. So the Pine Belt itself on a standalone beer is excellent. Okay, so then
Okay, whoa, back it up.
sorry.
What's a Pine Belt? What
Okay,
does that mean?
A Pine Belt is a part of Texas where we decided to build a brewery one day.
Oh, okay.
Or brew a building. I don't know. It kind of works both
Either
ways.
way. Either way.
so okay, I want to ask him because
Yeah. Okay.
that is one of the, okay, so Southern Star Bombshell Blonde
My favorite.
was one of my very
favorite.
first craft beers that I ever had.
Yeah.
Okay, and I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
And then after that I had the Pine Belt. And then I said I have to go to this brewery. And it wasn't until like I don't know, maybe a year ago, buddy was like, "Hey, you got to go to their new brewery." So y'all built a newer brewery, so I was like, I didn't get to see the old one. And I go to Houston quite a bit. I have not made it to Conroe. I have to definitely make it to Conroe and check out the new brewery. But I keep hearing really, really great things. So
It's kind of pretty sort of awesome.
Is it?
You also have the Jeep
awesome.
as the landmark for the entry.
Yeah, as you're driving down 75 and/or Fraser, some breweries have big signs, big billboards. Some breweries, if you're lucky enough with the state of Texas, you have an official state of Texas sign that has the name of your brewery on that cool blue sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an old broken down blue Jeep with Southern Star on the side of it.
Nice.
Turn when you see the Jeep.
that's awesome.
Nice.
It's seriously what I look for when I go there, and every time I'm in awe because I'm so used to seeing big signs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
That is
a
cool.
cool sign. That's really cool.
I like
Yeah,
it.
we like to, homage to our roots.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those at the new facility.
Okay.
We got to get you down there. All
Okay.
15 acres and the disc golf course on site.
Oh my God! What?
Disc golf. That's
It really is gorgeous.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds like fun.
it's super fun.
Is
you
it?
carry around your beer and you play disc golf. Yeah. Jason Davis
love
from
it.
Freetail knows everything about disc golf.
Really?
So, yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, it's like Olympics for beer people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I thought that was pot smoking, but no.
Oh, if you
That's
live in
different.
Colorado or Washington,
All right.
and now California.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
so let's talk about the beer real quick. So the beer, okay, Catherine, let me
I'd
tell
say
you
the
right
beer
now.
at hand, but you already finished it.
I know.
He downed it. Yeah.
So you
The
gave
Blood
me a
Belt.
little list here that has 4 beers, y'all's basic flagship, okay?
Right.
This one
Guilty as
should
charged.
be a year-round because you can definitely taste the sweetness from the blood orange for sure, that citrusy. that you're already getting from the Pine Belt taste, but you're getting it a little bit from the blood orange. That definitely should be a year round. And I hate to plug, but Conspiracy Theory is like one of my favorite IPAs.
Nice.
So long as it's my beer, keep plugging
Yeah,
away.
Yeah, I know,
plug away,
right?
Marco.
Sorry.
Just butter up the
Plug
gas.
it like
Yeah,
it's a
no.
Titanic. I mean, just,
I
you know.
like it.
Yeah. So this is what happened last time with
Plug it
Odell.
like you're in prison,
Remember
Marco.
that?
What?
I was just like plugging Odell, like, oh,
I
love
know,
this beer.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear? Okay, we had
Oh,
the rep
no.
from Odell. on
No,
here.
but I know what I'm doing on the way home. I'm going to pull up
He's very good looking. Okay.
No,
And-
like
but-
Catherine was like
Listen.
trying not to stare at him.
I was trying.
Please tell me it's
not
Adam.
To fall in love
Please
with him.
tell me it was Adam.
What was his name? I've done so many shows. I don't
Please
even
tell me
remember
it was
his
Adam.
name. No, he's a
No,
bearded
no.
guy.
Oh,
Oh my God, I can't remember his name, Marco.
It wasn't Travis.
Anyway, Marco was flirting
Todd.
with him unrelentlessly. Like I was like, Marco.
It was one of those. It was one of those things where he's like, you admire. It's like this guy's a good-looking
Yeah,
guy.
but you say it
Like,
only
damn.
once, Blake. You say
Yeah,
it one time.
You say it once, but I said like 10.
You said like 10 times.
Yeah.
I was
And-
like, this is making me. Do you want me to leave?
Yeah.
Or what do you want me to do?
But it was the fact that he was giving us free beer.
yeah, he was.
That goes a
Yeah.
long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't like he. I don't know what
you
you
guys
two
are
did.
gorgeous
I
right
didn't only
now.
had I only had the taster beers.
Yeah.
Wait for the next round to
You
show
were a
up.
lightweight that night. It was bad. I had every single one of his beers.
Yeah.
And they were like heavy ones. too.
Marco
was
letting
this at
him
Beer
from
Fest?
his end. No,
this
it was
is
at the Hoppy Monk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was good. We talked
Awesome.
about Game of
I'm
Thrones.
going to have to go through the archives and find that
Yeah,
one.
I wish I could remember his name. I feel so bad.
What is it about
I know.
podcasts that happen at the Hoppy Monk? I mean, all those recordings
Because
seem
we
to
just
just
sit
end
there
up.
forever.
They love her though. They
yeah.
love her.
Well,
It's-
who doesn't?
That's
Okay.
true.
It's true.
So-
So,
people. No. Oh, I can't say it now.
That's awesome.
all right, so getting back to the beer,
Yeah,
So we're gonna have the guy from Southern Star review beer that's not his.
yeah.
so.
That's actually really great, though. I like that.
I'm always happy to give Josh a hard time. Yeah, I'll talk about the amazing Tres Leches Stout,
Yeah.
which is truly a Texas stout.
Right?
I mean, I can think of no other state in the 50 that would do something like a Tres Leches and it would sell
Yeah.
because Texas.
Other people don't know what that is.
Yeah, you have to have the appreciation for a good Tres Leches.
That's right.
And they're not all created equal.
Right.
And Brazos Valley knocks this one out of the park.
Nice.
It's called Big Spoon.
Okay.
The artwork is pretty fantastic. They're canning it now. You can find it throughout Austin, San Antonio. I was so excited to see those guys sign with a distributor out here and start seeing their beer everywhere, cans as well as draft.
Nice.
Thank you, sir, for that beer. I do appreciate it. And Josh is awesome, and the story
Cheers.
behind Brazos Valley is awesome. And I want to say that Interbrews Josh has talked with the guys over at Brazos Valley before.
Okay. I bet he has.
I think that he has. Anyways, so there was a brewery. It was one of the first first craft breweries in Texas, kind of after the laws changed in the late 70s, early 80s, and they set up shop in Brenham. Small little town off of 290. I'm just going to be long-winded, so I'm sorry. I see you rolling your eyes.
No, I
Enjoy
was
your
taking
water.
my water.
Yeah.
No. You know how you could tell? I go like this.
Sponsored by Barbacoa Apparel. Barbacoa Apparel is a San Antonio-based independent clothing line that caters to Texans and Texans at heart. To find out more about Barbacoa Apparel or to buy your favorite taco tea, go to barbacoaapparel.com. The She's Crafty podcast has only one mission, and that is to dominate this planet with a love of craft beer and comedy. You can help us do that by going to iTunes and rating, reviewing, and subscribing to the She's Crafty podcast. The more people that do that, the higher our rankings will get in iTunes, and the more people will listen to us. The more people that listen to us, the more badass fucking episodes we can put out every week. So go to iTunes and rate, review, and subscribe to the She's Crafty podcast.
What? Hello, we're back. Well, hello there.
Testing.
Come here,
1,
Marco.
2, 3, and we're back. Now, are we back like the Terminator is back? Are we back like Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 2? Are we back like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park? Are we back like
I really
Bernard?
wish I had my Bach out so I could say I'll be Bach.
What's your favorite Home Alone movie? 1 or 2?
One. Are you
Two.
Oh.
I'm just
You
asking.
like two? Get out of here.
I wish-
Two's
I
way
wish
better.
What are you, Trump? What are you, Trump supporter? Sorry.
Oh,
He was in number 2. He was in number 2. That's why.
Hey,
I
he was
say
so young in number 2 though.
Jesus
He was
Yeah,
like,
he
Right.
was. Sorry.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
I didn't know they
never
made a
invited back
second
ever
one.
again. Yeah, that's
It's
it.
over now, Marco.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, so
I have Catherine's phone. Maybe she has.
do you? That's what's wondering where it was.
Okay, on
It was
a
you.
totally same
6,
note,
7,
Tim
5,
Curry was in
3,
number 2.
9.
So
Was he?
yeah,
I did not know that.
Tim Curry.
He was
made
the
bellman.
Oh yeah, he was
the
a bellman.
bellman.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
the desk guy.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah,
man.
Tim Curry made that movie. Just saying.
Because he's not.
Just like
but
Clue.
relax now.
Never
Nef
thought
is, like,
Clue would be a good
excited
movie.
about
Yeah.
Trump right now.
And it's why we're not friends anymore.
Hey,
Yeah.
they have the same hairstyle. It's awesome.
It's true. It's true. Okay. So, so what Christmas movie do you guys think would be made better
I
if
think
they
we
were
should
drunk?
do Die Hard. Die Hard
That's
is
not a
a
Christmas movie.
It totally
Oh,
was. Totally
Actually,
was.
let me just
Do
tell
you know why
It
Hans
was
Gruber
just-
fell off
Wait,
Nakatomi Plaza?
Wait. Okay. Jason and I were laying in bed the other day, and I was doing this game with him, and he said Die Hard, and I was like, that's not a Christmas movie. And then he just made that face that you just made at me. And I was
Did
like,
you not
I'm
s-
sorry, I don't watch the
My
Die Hard
Did you
movie.
not see
jaw
that
has
Google
dropped.
commercial the other day where it's like, yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
It's a very much.
It was
Absolutely.
on a commercial.
It
It's
is
legit.
the quintessential.
I digress.
That's like a 7-syllable word.
Catherine, you can't do a podcast. Oh, yeah.
I don't. The fuck? Picking Trump supporters and their sexism over here.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
Hans just had a couple too many beers, and he fell off the top of Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
And he fell into a Christmas tree, and he has a wreath, and I don't. It's as Christmas as it comes.
All right. Okay. I'm sorry.
It's a Christmas party.
I apologize. I've never seen
There's
it.
nothing more Christmas than snow and killing bad guys.
You haven't seen it, and you've been
You
at
haven't
home
seen
watching
Die.
Netflix?
What?
Wait, whoa. You were laying
Wow.
in bed
Priorities.
talking about Die Hard. And you
No,
didn't
I
watch Die
was
Hard.
not talking about Die Hard. Jason was, and I said it's not a Christmas movie.
It's
and
not
he
Christmas until you see Die
lost
Hard.
his shit.
Yeah.
Like I had said something about surface tension. Is what happened.
Oh, Nef is a Krampus fan.
Krampus?
Ah.
I think it's Krampus. Is it Krampus or Krampus?
Krampus.
What's
Krampus?
Krampus?
It's a ridiculous film. You should
It's
watch
an
it.
okay
Oh.
beer.
You'd
Is
love
it?
it. You'd love it, Catherine.
Would I?
You're a Krampus
Is it
fan. I can
scary?
tell. No, it's not.
Okay,
It's-
good.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, good.
Yeah, but Krampus Day just passed. What, like a
Krampus-
week ago? It was like
Krampus-
December 9, I think.
Krampus sounds like something I would call my period.
Dude, do y'all know the story of Krampus?
Oh my
right?
God! Funny story. It's the second time that conversation's come up for me today.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
That's
That goddamn Krampus, he just keeps coming back once a month. Well, he used to.
what happens
I
when you have a
gotta tell
female
you,
rep.
man.
Yeah. Okay, so tell us about. Is it pronounced? But it's pronounced
Yeah,
Krampus or
Krampus?
Krampus?
Krampus.
I thought it was Krampus for some reason.
No,
No,
well,
it's-
and that's the film.
It all just depends what continent you're on and
It really
the
is
dialect that
Krampus.
you're working with.
Like, I'm not joking. Like, you're looking at
Okay.
me like you're messing with me.
No, I believe you.
I've never even heard of this. What is this?
Oh,
You don't know
please.
about this?
awesome.
Watch
No, I don't.
Krampus. It's ridiculous. It's like
But
supposed
tell
to be,
us what it's based on, right? It's
Can I get a
based on-
synopsis real quick?
Bad kids get kidnapped and fed to monsters by Krampus on like December 9.
And he, has
goes around.
He has horns.
Yeah, he goes around and he takes all the bad kids or people that didn't vote in the election.
It
sounds
and
like
he
It.
throws
It
them
sounds
into
like It.
purgatory.
It's worse than it. It's
Nothing's worse than it. Do you
It's
remember how
worse than-
terrified you were when the first time you saw it? It
I
scarred
couldn't
me for
sleep.
life.
I couldn't sleep for a week.
Human centipede? What?
Krampus or it?
Oh, Human Centipede
No,
was just
Blake.
like a...
No. Oh
my God.
No,
Well,
no.
y'all were talking about it. I figured that's
No.
what y'all were talking about.
No, that's
Wait,
horrible. That
Blake, where
that's
are you
the
from?
most terrible thing ever.
Blake, where are you from? Tell me where you're from.
The noxious fumes of Pasadena, Texas.
Pasadena.
Oh, man. I used to go through there to get to LaPorte.
Yep, I grew up there too.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
I was born about 10 minutes from Gillies. Probably explains a lot.
It smells horrible going through
Does it?
Pasadena.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Smells like money. It's no different than West
Oh,
Texas.
That's true. It smells like money. Yeah. If
There's a lot more to see in Pasadena, though.
You know, everybody needs their three-eyed frogs and four-legged fish.
Hey,
It's true.
If you
Like
keep
it.
going down the highway,
Yeah.
you'll run into one of Texas's great monuments,
Uh-huh.
the Victory at San Jacinto.
Amen to
All
that.
right.
Very nice.
All right.
Here.
April
Okay.
21.
Amen. Okay, so let's play this game because
But because if not,
Oh.
we're going to keep talking about
we're
Krampus.
just gonna keep.
your
And the,
period.
the one thing I told you before we started was, Marco, we're gonna keep this on time.
I know I'm not.
We're not going out, and we're already overtime by we're already overtime. I'm not even halfway through.
That's bad.
We're
She's gonna
2
do a lot
minutes
of
over
edits.
already.
Lots of edits. Lots of
Okay.
edits.
Okay, so are you guys ready? You wanna come play? Oh, this guy's got
We've
earbuds in.
We've got
Oh
contestants
shit,
and
he's like
everything.
researching and shit.
Oh yeah.
Did you see
Okay,
that?
good, because I kind of
Serious.
want to see how this goes before I
We're
do
doing
this.
this.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand each of them a mic. Okay, one at a time. Tell me your name again, sir.
Scott.
Scott.
Kim.
Kim.
Robert.
Robert. Scott, Kim, Robert. We're gonna play If They Only Had a Beer Christmas Edition. We're gonna start with Scott.
The Christmas movie I think would be improved by beer would be Gremlins.
Okay.
Because the only thing better than chaotic, rampaging gremlins going through a small town would be drunken, chaotic, rampaging gremlins going through a small town.
I
Like maybe they crash a brewery and...
Yeah. I like that a lot. And then they multiply. Yeah, because I always multiply when I'm drinking. Okay. Ma'am?
Okay, so I would go with Rare Exports.
Okay.
And so instead of the Santas being rehabilitated and being sent to the families,
Okay.
add beer, and they go back to their original thing where they're flesh-eating Santa.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that very much. Okay. You guys listening? You guys paying attention, right? Because you guys are gonna judge. Okay, Robert, let us
All right, I'm gonna have to go with Elf with Will Ferrell.
Okay.
A little bit of that, but instead of his maple syrup with the spaghetti mix and the coffee that he likes drinking, a little beer, and maybe take some of that character from Old School. Frank the Tank, where he has a little too much to drink and he's running through the streets. See the elf maybe doing the same thing.
It. Yeah, hell yeah.
Kind of changes a little bit.
Okay,
Drunk
so
elf, there you go.
you guys want to get together real fast, and talk about it back here, decide who the winner is. I can't because I'm the host.
All the more reason for you to be. Yeah.
I can't pick my favorite kid.
Oh, okay, all right. Sorry. So she wanted me to say, okay, so we're going. Okay, so it was very tough. We really liked all of them. We especially liked the drunk gremlins.
I just want to say I really want to see that remake.
That is actually something that I would watch.
Maybe
on
I could
Netflix.
crowdfund that.
Yeah. But we went with Elf, the drunk elf. Yeah.
Can I just say that I sympathize with you guys because we had a holiday desk decorating contest at work, and the girl that won had an elf-inspired desk. So I know how you feel right now.
He won it with Frank the Tank, though, man.
Yeah, that was really good.
I was totally gremlin until Frank the Tank came in.
So I have some awesome prizes for you guys for participating. I'm gonna grab them real fast.
That's Robert.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Kim and Scott.
Scott. Yes. Thank y'all for participating.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
I do love your shirt, by the way. That's an amazing shirt.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
You guys want to chat for a minute?
So, no. Okay. So, y'all. Okay. I'm a huge Gremlins fan. Okay. And I think my favorite part is when they just tear into. I think it's like the refrigerator or something like that. Oh my gosh, man. I tell you what, I'm not a huge, because we were talking about, I was like, I'm not a huge fan of Elf, but we would definitely watch it.
The Frank the Tank, man. If you get, Elf on there, Frank
The Frank the Tank elf.
Right?
Yeah.
Buddy the Bomb.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty badass. I like it.
Yeah.
How many Gremlin movies were there?
2.
Was it
Just
just
2.
Not
that
enough.
was a great series.
But you know, I was at Comic-Con this year, and I met the dude, whatever his name is, it was in Gremlins. That guy's a douchebag.
The main guy?
Yeah, the main guy.
No way.
Yeah, he was a douchebag. So I was like,
man.
Was it
he
the
was
same
meeting
guy
my
from
kids,
Wonder
and I
Years?
was like, screw that guy. So like,
Oh,
no, that's not
man.
cool. Yeah.
That was a really good one. That one was
podcast
really good. And that was winning until Frank the Tank came out.
We're taking it over, the degenerates. Yeah, that was good.
That was awesome.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, no.
Well, thanks, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks for having
Merry
us.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah, thank y'all.
All right, when that movie comes out, man.
Yeah, you better get a check.
All right.
Okay, we're all tangled. Well, it doesn't matter. There's a huge mess down there.
I'd like to welcome Blake back to the party.
Oh, hey, welcome back, Blake.
Streams.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wait,
All right.
is Ghostbusters a Christmas movie?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Wait.
I think 2 happened during New Year's.
New Year's. 2 was
Yeah.
New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first one, I mean, dude,
No,
you
the
can
first
watch,
one wasn't Christmas.
I know, but you can watch Ghostbusters
I
whenever.
think the second one happened during New Year's. So
Yeah, it
we're
was
gonna-
New Year's. It
It's
was New Year's.
Ghostbusters. You can watch it Halloween, Christmas.
I'm pretty sure
New
at one
Year's.
point they were wearing Santa hats, so we're including that one too.
All right.
Can you wish somebody a very Murray Christmas?
Of course.
Oh, nice.
That is the real question.
Yeah.
If a movie has Bill Murray in
of
it,
course.
it is whatever
Although,
you want it to be.
have you tried to watch that?
Which one?
The Very Murray Christmas. Have you seen that special?
I walked into that. No, I haven't.
Okay, because I love Bill Murray. That special I don't love so
Thou
much.
shalt not
Wait, so the special
state
wasn't good?
anything poor about Bill. No, it is not good.
Wow.
Was
No.
That is a sacred name you do not talk
okay,
about.
I'll tell this.
Okay, so we had some great people come up
Yes.
and basically leave their dinner and their beer to talk about.
Yes, how nice. And,
To participate.
and they got a koozie.
Why
They
didn't
got-
they bring the beer though?
Oh,
One
I
of
don't
them
know.
did.
Yeah.
I
one of
totally
them
would have come with my
The
beer.
winner,
Yeah.
the winner got a
A
I
t-shirt.
Tap That T-shirt and a Craft Life hat.
I thought that
That's
said
my-
Thug Life.
I
said
tapped
Craft
that
Life.
T-shirt.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-dun.
This is not, that is that T-shirt sold?
I also have my Goes Before Hose shirt, which people really hate that one too. So as much as they hate my surface tension stuff,
you should
that's
totally
not how
make a
you
shirt
pronounce that. I'm
about
like, that's what
surface
makes
tension.
it funny, you asshole.
You need to make a shirt about surface tension.
No, are you kidding? No. In fact, I'll probably go back and edit out the surface tension parts of this podcast because I don't need any more of that heat, okay?
But
Please, I'm going to go
Catherine,
into early labor.
We all know that you walk on surface tension.
Yeah.
I also want to make. I every time I'm on the podcast, this is the second time I've been on the podcast.
Uh-huh.
I do want to always
Third time, but we're
Yeah.
not counting.
third time.
Yeah, you played a game remember on the first one?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
When I first met you, it was so long ago.
Aw,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I always want to point out that Catherine is she is co-owner, CEO,
Co-owner, yeah.
everything of Barbacoa Apparel.
I am.
I was at Outland. Sorry, I was at Whole Earth Provisions
Yes.
today, and I saw a shelf full of
Yeah.
great
'Cause
T-shirts.
they just got a new shipment.
That's right, of Barbacoa Apparel.
Yeah.
So if you're in
Did he say
at
barbacoa?
Barbacoa Apparel.
Apparel.
Like
That's what
barbacoa
it's
the
called.
taco?
Oh yeah,
barbacoa?
oh yeah,
I like it already.
Thank you. I
yeah.
appreciate
Dude,
that.
they have a shirt that says bean and cheese on it.
We do.
That's
Yeah.
the
That's
best.
That's San Antonio.
Yeah.
at its finest.
I know.
Basically, this we had no idea. We started out with snarky. Our dad used to tell us Our dad used to tell us tales of the donkey lady when we were little because he grew up on the west side on 37th Street. And my brother
They
one
have
day
a
was
donkey
like,
lady T-shirt.
Yeah, my brother one day was like, "Wouldn't it be funny if we made a
Please go
shirt with
sell
the
that to
donkey lady
Texas.
on it?" Yeah, we're in talks with them right now because that's no. I'm just kidding.
Oh wow.
No. I love Caleb so much. He's awesome, and Josh is cool too. Anyway, that's how it started. We did a Donkey Lady T-shirt, and then we did a shirt with old school Randy Beamer on it.
Yeah,
with
old
the
school with the
mustache.
mustache. Yeah.
And now we're
They
in
have carne
Whole Earth.
guisada
We do.
T-shirt,
We have a
man.
carne
Yeah,
guisada
dude, I'm
one.
telling you. They-
I'm getting hungry just talking about
We
t-shirts.
I
have
know,
we have
I
a
know.
Fideo shirt.
Yeah, the Fideo one is one of my
We
favorites.
have one with Selena dancing with dinosaurs. Pretty exciting.
Oh, that one's a good
Okay,
one.
I want one of those.
Yeah, it's
Definitely
good.
need one of those.
We have one
they have a
of
luchador one too.
yeah.
You know what's sad is that
Like
I
Da
go
Vinci, but it's
I go to
luchador.
Corpus about once a month, and my hotel is legitimately right across the street from her monument, right there on Shoreline.
Oh yeah,
I've never been.
really.
I'm like, every time I'm going to go visit Selena's.
But for what? For what? Like what's there really? Like you're just gonna you can see it from where you are.
Hey, the entire world, and by world I mean Texas, stopped
Yeah.
the day she got shot.
Of course.
I think I need to go out there and visit
Just
this
say hello.
monument.
Just say hello.
Or at
Yeah.
least just to see the ocean. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Or
it's,
smell it,
it's 100 yards away from me every time I go down
and
there.
you never go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys?
So,
think?
so we were just talking about your luchador shirt that you
Yeah.
have. Blake wants to actually make a quick
I
announcement.
don't want to obviously segue into.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's go back
pitching
to
for
Southern
the,
Star, man.
Yeah, it's about a year and a half ago. We did a beer called Half Nelson. It was wildly popular. It was draft only, and the number one question I got for 6 months is, why isn't this in cans?
I thought it was where's Black Crack.
Okay. Flip a coin, depending. It depends if it was a Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyways, so we're fixing it. 2017, we're bringing back Half Nelson. It's Nelson
Nice.
Sauvin hops, and the other half is Mosaic. But here's what's cool.
Nice.
with a name like Half Nelson, it has to be wrestler themed.
Right.
We took it one step further. We released our Art Can series starting last year. This is going to be the third installment of our Art Can series. Artist by the name of Keith Amador out of Conroe, Texas.
Nice.
Whoop. Actually, one of the gentlemen that works for us. He has drawn 3 amazing different portraits of Texian luchadors in the wrestling ring.
What?
That's freaking cool.
So for the next 3 years, we've got
That's
Half
awesome.
Nelson not only coming back to markets.
Okay.
It'll be in cans. It'll be on draft. And each can is going to be a collectible, different design, a different wrestling move, and different Texian luchadors. Yeah, it's
pretty freaking cool.
I like it. That's awesome.
It's pretty awesome. They did a stand-up job on that.
Awesome.
Catherine,
What's up?
I'm
What?
sorry I keep derailing
No,
this podcast.
it's fine.
So
That's why I like having you on here. I'm just happy. Oh, fuck yeah. He's showing us
dude,
the,
that is so
the
cool.
graphic
the
right
artwork,
now.
yeah, the artwork's
That's
very
awesome.
freaking cool.
Yeah, it's really good. You guys have to go find that. Okay, what's
Available
up?
mid-January, all around
Did you
your
hear
favorite
that?
spots.
January.
Specs,
Oh, and
H-E-B,
Specs.
Twin Liquors,
Gabriel.
Total Wine,
Total
Gabriel's.
Wine. Specs? You said Specs, right?
Oh, yes, Specs.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a Specs fan. I don't know why.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's better than Gabriel's. I go to Gabriel's mostly.
Yeah, I've gone to Gabriel's, but I feel like Specs has.
They're both fine establishments, and if
Yes,
either
they
would
are.
like
Yeah.
to
Don't
sponsor this
forget
podcast.
your hometown
Yes, they
local, Alamo City Liquor and Sin City Liquor.
Oh,
Lance is
nice.
a badass, and then Ryan up at Alamo City off of Thousand Oaks.
Very nice.
The selection there will astound you. You walk in, if I'm looking for beer or bourbon, that's my spot. I
Nice.
mean, it's gotta represent
Yeah.
for the little guys.
I like it. How are you gonna derail us?
No, I was trying to get us back on track. So, are we having Nef play us a
We're
song?
going to have Nef play us out, but real fast, I'd like for everybody to just give us a quick shout out of what they have coming up because we got to
gotcha.
support our beer community. I don't know if Matt wants to come back and let us know what Alamo has coming up as well
Okay.
so that we can close out with information.
I'll start.
Yes.
So,
Okay, first of all, let me just say, because Marco is one of my favorite people in the whole world. Those of you
She's
who
too
don't
sweet.
know, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. Thank you. One of those of you that
shots for the pregnant
they're
lady.
offering us drinks over here. Those of you who don't know my good friend Marco Ortega here, he is the producer of the amazing documentary film Brewed in the 210. If you get around town and you see it at the local, not even local, at all the film festivals,
Not all the film festivals.
the ones that matter.
Tribeca.
I wish.
He's in
Oh, God, I
he's in
wish.
cons this year. No, he's
That's
it's
where
a
I saw
beautiful, beautiful film,
Yeah.
and you should go out there, check it out. And,
It'll be
support.
online sometime in the near future.
Yeah, we're gonna try real hard before this baby comes to have a.
We should do like a mystery science
screening.
theater
Oh my God.
type of thing where you just talk about what's
Yeah.
happening during
Yeah,
the
that's
film.
what we're gonna do.
Okay, so
Wait, is that a boy or girl? I forgot to
is
ask
that
you
for me?
It's a girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
cheers,
Yeah.
cheers,
Nice.
cheers. The good people at Matt from Alamo just gave me a
Yeah,
nice pint
very
glass
nice.
of Pilsner.
Very
Um,
nice.
So
always
as
say
far
yes.
so for me, Catherine, the only thing I have is our good friends at Branchline Brewing Company are going to be having their anniversary party in January. So if you guys are really wanting to come out and have a good time and try some really, really good beer and some special tappings, be on the lookout on their Facebook page, on their website, and social media, and they're going to be posting all the information about dates and all the good stuff that's going to be happening with Branchline and their anniversary party.
Very nice. Shout out to my friends over at Branchline, some of
Yeah.
my favorite people. I love all the beer people, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I love all of them. Everybody's so nice.
I can't
Well,
think of anything
some of
else like locally that's
Yeah.
happening. I know Weathered Souls is going to be having another tapping of their Northeast
I
IPA.
have not, because I'm pregnant, have not even gone over to Weathered Souls
I
yet.
was there on Sunday.
It's beautiful, right?
Cool little
Nice.
spot. It's a
It's
cool little
really
spot, and I keep hearing really good things about their Northeast IPA.
Yeah.
I'm in
So-
trouble because I live half a mile from there.
Yeah.
So
I
it's-
just moved, but I used to live right there, like around the corner.
Yeah, it's
And-
awful because I'm on my way home. It's only 2 lights away. Why not go?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks
Shame on you.
beautiful, like from the outside.
Well, we got Big Hops in 502 right there.
Yeah.
So it's
Yep.
even worse.
Yeah.
It's like, let's go to So close down Big Hops, then go to 502 and close down 502.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Party hard.
Whether
Or
Souls
don't
is-
party
got a lot of
at all.
options
It's also
there.
kid-friendly, too, just to let you know.
Whether Souls is?
It's kid-friendly. Yes, it is.
Those
Yeah.
kids like to party too, guys.
Yes,
That's
they
why.
do.
Well, if y'all like talking on microphones, 502 on
Yeah.
Mondays is karaoke night.
Oh,
Yeah, we've had many a good nights there.
really?
Yeah.
I like a little
The
karaoke.
owner Jim actually he sings Amnesia by Josh Abbott, like perfect. It
Really?
sounds just like the actual.
I'm gonna
I
go.
take it that Blake is a Josh Abbott fan.
I guess.
Okay.
with a
Oh,
beard like
no,
that.
he says
how
no.
can you not be?
He's like,
Obligatory comment about
Yeah.
Lubbock and 27,000 strains of Herpagonosyphilades
Oh,
that nobody
yeah.
wants to catch.
nice. Yeah.
And that's where Abbott's from.
Okay. Perfect.
Get a whoop.
Perfect. I'm gonna go to karaoke and just like awkwardly put the mic to my belly, and just wait for something to happen.
Amnesia's because nobody wants to remember being from Lubbock.
Is that what it is? I don't
don't know.
listen to
I'm
country
just
music,
guessing.
so I don't know who Josh Abbott is. I'm sure he's a fine gentleman.
I went through Lubbock once. I don't even want to remember it. I just drove through there.
I've lived in Lubbock my whole life, on and off, until high school.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You're not missing anything in Lubbock.
Someone kick him away from the table. He's
So-
no longer welcome.
So okay, I have.
Unclean!
So I follow Catherine on social media,
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
and
Where's this
Uh-oh.
going?
some of the
Where is
postings
this
about
going?
how people just come up to you and they just touch your belly.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, we're making a belly rule.
A belly?
Let's do that right now to my
Please.
10,000
Okay.
listeners.
I just
Okay.
did that right now, by
Let
the
me
way.
just say, I love everyone. Okay? I love everybody. I do. But let's make an above the belly button rule. Okay? Below the chest, above the belly button.
So
this
you're
is
telling me
okay.
that people were touching your.
When you start
Your-
getting
your-
a little
your
lower,
no-no?
that's a home invasion. Okay? I don't come to your house, open the door, and start doing shit. Okay?
That's awesome.
Somebody's living in there. That's too much.
Build the
I
wall.
touched the baby.
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
I
That's
just
too
I just
much.
wanted to point that out because if people are listening and they see a belly, that
Right. Just have respect for the home in which the baby is living.
I'm never gonna see a pregnant lady. And
I'm just saying.
Always think of that. Like it's what
I
I'm gonna think of.
also, you guys should know, I have to pee all day long.
Yep.
So if you're pushing on stuff, anything could happen. Let's not push. Let's just be gentle with the belly. I don't care. Come up, touch it all you want, but
Is this a disclaimer or a?
I just went through the whole
I'm about
pregnancy
to-
thing, so now I understand what a pregnant woman goes through.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty-
y'all are all nuts.
that,
Y'all are all nuts.
I was pretty nuts before. It's fine.
It's pretty bad. Yeah.
I've
But
actually
look at my
I've been-
daughter now. She's cute.
I've
She's
been
badass.
pretty solid. I just eat a lot. And also, I'm pretty sure Jason's listen, I'm discovering something about Jason. I think he might be a little bit of a chubby chaser because he really likes this. And, like, he keeps feeding me. And I don't understand this. I was
He's
like, I'm going to get
oh
real.
yeah, rubs
I
the nacho
said-
cheese all over your belly.
I told him, I was like, I'm going to get real fat, babe, and then nobody's going to want me. And he's
How-
like, that's been my plan since the day I met you. Just to get you as fat shit so nobody else would want you but me. And I'm like, what the fuck?
is
Wait.
that considered a fetish?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. So is he a chubby chaser or a
Wait.
Or is
hey,
he,
hey.
or he would, like into pregnant chicks?
yeah?
Isn't that just like, okay, I'm not going to say that joke. That joke's not appropriate. But
I'm just saying because
Fat beers over here.
I'm just wondering.
I don't know.
You know, I think both
He
of them
hasn't
finished, actually.
specified.
He's going for a twofer.
Yeah.
He's going for a
The
twofer.
But, I mean, I
twofer.
live in the house with him, so he's got it. I don't know. I don't know if it's a fetish or he just lives with me and he has to do it. I have no idea.
Now, if he starts bringing food in the bedroom, you gotta be worried.
Yeah. No, he does. He wants me fed all the time.
Did you-
He texts me, did you eat? And what did you eat?
Did you ever
What the
see,
hell kind of relationship is this?
Don't be a menace to South Central.
Oh,
Yeah.
the,
Foreplay
in,
with all the
in the
food.
kitchen. Oh, in the toes. Ooh.
This hasn't gone that far, thank God.
That's pretty bad, dude.
Okay, Matt, tell us what you have coming up for Alamo. Do you have anything coming up that you want to
Horchata
plug real
Porter.
fast?
Horchata Porter.
Really, other than the hopefully Horchata Porter, the IPA, we have the Munich Dark. We have a couple of new seasonals coming out next year. We got rid of a couple that will be brewery only. Which
Okay.
fun story? He was talking about with brewery only, the Munich Dark. That is our seasonal as of today.
Nice.
Was originally brewed for brewery only, and it did so well at the brewery that we decided to replace our Doppelbock with Munich Dark. So I'm personally very excited about this. I think I drank
Yeah.
3 kegs of this at the brewery before
Haven't
it
tried
became
the
packaged.
Brewing, so I want to try that one for sure.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's now available in stores. It was ready for Mondays. I know for a fact it's in stores today. We have a couple of things that aren't quite ready to go that we're willing to reveal, but it's going to be an exciting year for us.
Nice.
We're ready to start growing. We're ready to do some bigger things. We have an Alamo Beer Live series that we
Oh yeah,
plan
with
to-
Untapped, right? Are you guys?
not
No.
with Untapped. It is with Untapped,
Oh, okay.
but it's
Whoops.
we were a major thing with the Untapped festivals,
Right.
but we actually have music series called
Right.
Alamo Beer Live that we're working on for this year as well.
Yeah. And are you doing that with the Untapped Festival or no? Like they're you guys are collaborating with them.
Yes,
on that,
we're
right?
collaborating with them.
Yeah.
Yes, and they're basically free concerts. We go all over the state with them. We book local musicians. That's the
Yeah.
thing, is that it's local musicians at
Right.
really cool venues, and they're free to get in.
Is it the? It's part of the San Antonio Soundgarden, right? Is it Soundgarden?
No, see, Marco's not listening because he's on his phone.
Sorry.
In the middle
Wow,
of
like,
the-
we
Called out.
We literally
Yeah,
just had
we
this
just
entire
had this
conversation about
conversation.
Soundgarden and everything.
Sorry.
It's in
I just-
collaboration
I
with
love
the
Soundgarden.
Untapped
I love Chris
Festival.
Cornell.
Well, I
Oh,
get.
wait, no.
We do work very closely with Soundgarden, though. Those guys are fantastic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just got called out.
Black Hole Sun was my favorite song.
Not.
I
the
just saw Chris Cornell live a few weeks
Is he
ago.
alive?
Yes, I
Is
saw
he-
him in L.A.
is
with
he
Temple of the
alive?
Dog.
Chris Cornell?
You saw him
I
on
saw him at
purpose?
Temple of the Dog. Yeah,
Sorry,
my wife and I
okay,
flew in
okay,
for the night
sorry.
and watched him.
Yeah,
I know.
let's give this.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, we've had a great time
We
here at
have.
Hop and Vine, and it was all made possible by our good friend and beer lover and death metal lover, Aaron Mendiola.
That's right.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, hey, Aaron, come on, talk to us a little bit about what's going on here at Hop and Vine.
It's like Chaos AD.
So this is Hop and Vine. We have 16 taps, a bunch of bottles, cans of craft beer, and a crap ton of wine that I'm barely starting to learn about.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I like it. What
Yeah.
are your hours?
So Tuesday and Wednesday we're open 4 to 9. Thursday 4 to 10 because we have trivia from 8
Okay.
to 10 on Thursday. Friday 4 to 11. Saturday we have brunch from 10 to 3. Dinner from 4 to 11. Sunday we're only open for brunch from 10 to 4.
Okay, awesome.
And Monday we are closed so we can get drunk.
Very nice. What if if somebody's going to come in and order something off the menu, what's the thing they have to get?
They got to get the fried chicken.
Okay, perfect.
And what
Did you
was
hear
that?
Something about shrimp and grits.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
Shrimp and
shrimp and
Grits.
grits,
Shrimp and
nice.
Grits has been featured in the Express News. It's
Oh.
really good. It's one of Jeremy's, our chef, his signature dishes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but the fried chicken is
Fried chicken,
awesome.
shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
How can
Good.
people find you on social media and around?
So we're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We've got hopandvinesa.com.
Okay. Perfect.
And we post up as much as humanly possible.
Awesome.
So it's awesome.
Very nice.
So if
last
somebody
but
was to
not-
take home, sorry, I'm
No.
going to completely interrupt
Dude,
because
go for it, man.
I'm a fat kid and a beer body.
No, I like it.
Tell me about these cake jars before I take one home with me this evening.
Well, so, sir, you are bringing up a pretty old subject that
Oh.
we no longer carry within the realms of the Hop and Vine environment. We have seasonal desserts, so
What
we
is a
change it
seasonal
here.
dessert?
Okay, what's for dessert today?
So today we have it's like a sweet lemon cake,
Ooh. could be
and that's
good.
the only thing that we have currently.
That's a
but
cake
it
jar.
changes.
I meant sweet lemon cake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
what you
That's what
meant.
y'all heard,
Well,
right?
Sounds like it, yeah.
I saw your
sound like sweet lemon cake.
I
Yeah.
saw your lips move and it said lemon cake.
Right,
but
yeah.
It
He
said
threw his voice
Okay.
into the
Jar.
matter.
Yeah,
and
it's-
then-
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, absolutely.
absolutely. Okay, so last but not least, we got to talk about Blake's amazing education crusade.
I
On
have to get my head
Facebook.
through the door when I leave.
It's amazing. Okay?
Trust me, his head does not need to be any bigger. I have
Well-
to deal with him every day.
Blake is one of my very favorite people. He just is because one, he is very personable and kind. He has a accent like apple pie, and he is the most knowledgeable beer person I think that I've ever met. That's the trifecta.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
I do appreciate.
I'll agree on one of the four. He is one of the most knowledgeable beer persons.
He
I've
is.
met.
He is.
And he looks exactly as he
Very-
sounds.
Yes, he does.
By the way.
Yes.
So close
Right?
your eyes and listen to this.
Yes.
Say something.
Wranglers and boots and a
Fried
cowboy hat.
chicken.
And
Yeah.
I wish y'all could see my hat today.
Yeah.
My hat today it's
Very
the epitome
country.
of Texas from txhumor.com.
I like it.
It's camo on the front 2 sides with a giant Texas, and the back 4 panels are a Texas flag on a trucker mesh.
I like it.
I mean, I'm as Texan as they get. Family's been here since the 1700s. I eat, breathe, live beer. If you want to hear more about my ramblings outside of Southern Star and beer information, please go look for facebook.com/beerwithblake. There's also beerwithblake.com. If you have any questions, you can email me at blake@beerwithblake.com.
I got to jump in there real quick and just say, ask about the Heineken bottle. Was that Heineken?
There is an official Heineken bottle, #beerwithblake.
Really?
It's full of beer. It's a thing. It happens. Maybe I've been to Amsterdam.
Oh.
Maybe they liked my beard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that.
It's kind of foggy.
Something like that. But seriously, go on Facebook. Follow the Beer with Blake page. Go on the web. Go to beerwithblake.com. It's a lot of beer stuff, and it's not these tastings. It's not reviews of beers. It really is. It's beer information. My passion is business and economics, so I really look at the business and economics of a lot of these beer decisions. We have so many mergers happening this day and age.
Right.
I try to delve into them, and without saying I told you so, because I predicted these things years ago, but I talk about what do these things actually mean? What are we actually going to see in the industry? Whether it's legislative, economic, business, even some of my good friends that I've known for years and years, when they chose the other day to take a paycheck and sit with cigars on their yachts for the rest of their lives. I'm so happy for them personally, but what does that mean for craft beer in the state of Texas? And I get into all that. I'm always open to discussion. So come follow me, disagree with me, talk with me. Hey, let's talk about beer. That's what it's all about.
I like it.
Go have a beer with Blake.
Aaron, you have a website as well. Did you want to plug it? Or
I do. And I don't get into all that stuff that he gets into. I just like to review beers. I like to take photos of beers. I like to talk about beer. I like to think that I know what I'm talking about.
I just want to say that your photos are excellent.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
They're
I'm trying to get better with the photography.
Metal photos.
Yeah, #metal photos.
They're very, very well done, man.
It's like
I can tell that you're taking a lot of time and pride in taking those pictures.
Yes, man. I do have a whole big photo setup that I do.
Yeah, man.
By the time I actually start drinking the beer, from the time I opened it to take those photos, the beer has completely gone warm, which is okay because it helps with the flavor in any way when I'm trying to describe the beer. So by the time I actually get around to it, the beer's pretty warm.
Yeah, man.
I don't even get a buzz when I drink at home when I'm taking my photos because it takes like an hour each freaking beer.
Yeah.
Because I'm writing the review as I'm drinking it. You know? So I'm going back and forth on my palate, like fighting with the flavors I'm picking up. You know? So, yes, it's beermetaldude.com, which obviously it's about heavy metal and craft beer. What I do is I take a beer, review it, and then I pair it with a song. I'll try to find a song where either the name of the beer has something similar to the name of the song, or if I can't find that, the name of the band. If I can't find that, I'll go as far as finding like the region. Like, oh, this beer's from a certain state. Well, then I'll just pick a band from that state or city or whatever, and go from there. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Takes up a lot of my time.
I want to apologize ahead of time because I wanted to say something about the bands because it's so sad. The only death metal band that I know is Guar.
Well,
jeez.
Well, if you want to be technical about it, that's not death metal.
Okay.
You idiot!
You got called out twice.
Well, that's just to show you that I don't know anything about death metal.
So if you want death metal, you got to look at Cannibal Corpse.
I know Cannibal Corpse.
Deicide, Carcass, Obituary. Those are some of the main ones.
They all sound like death.
Yeah, Nickelback's like the
please
heaviest,
don't ever.
heaviest death metal band out there.
I want to shoot myself when I hear Nickelback.
That's why it's death metal, because you want to die.
That's awesome.
Like die metal.
Okay, what about? Okay, sorry, I'm going a little old here. What about Typo Negative?
No, that's not.
I love Typo. I actually like Typo
Negative.
Negative.
No, I love them. Yeah, they're different because he used to be in
I've never
Carnivore.
left listener a typo negative.
He was in a band called Carnivore, and then when Carnivore disbanded.
I don't know what's happening.
We can talk now. It's going to go to like the heavy
No,
metal
it's
hour.
good.
Sorry. No. Catherine called me out.
Uh-huh.
And I knew Cannibal Corpse. I didn't say them just because.
Well, okay, you've seen Metalocalypse on TV. Remember the cartoon, Death Clock, and all that?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't they
Well,
work really
the
closely
band, the cartoon
Rob
was
Zombie?
actually like drawn to look like the guys from Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, nice.
And
did
even
not
the
know
drummer, like
that,
the actual
man.
guys in the band, the drummer for Death Clock, with the live music, it's Gene Hoglan, who used to play in Death, used to play in a whole bunch of bands. So they actually got real musicians playing when they play live. Like I said, this is going to be a whole nother metal show here, guys.
But what you do is you try to find a band that
Yes.
kind of
Yes,
yeah.
and I do compare it to craft beer, and I review beer, ciders, pretty much anything craft, and that's pretty much what I do. And it's like I
Cool.
said, it's a lot of fun.
Very
It
nice.
takes up a shit ton of my time.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for hooking us up.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put it in this podcast, so
Oh
she's
my
not gonna be able to
God.
edit it out.
I
at
was
all.
not
Hi,
involved in the
Chihuahua.
surface tension gate at all.
Tension.
I did.
Surface tension gate.
I did
Surface
not
tension
inhale.
Gate. Hashtag surface
I-
tension gate.
I made some people mad a few weeks ago. That's all. And I didn't know I was
Nef,
doing
you
it.
missed out, bro. She
literally.
pissed off an entire community.
Oh, my God. For real. Yep.
I was like the Michael Jackson with the
I had
popcorn,
no
literally at
idea.
home, just
Yeah.
reading the comments going by. I was,
It
It
mean,
was worse than that.
I don't know what happened. No, it was like.
No, it wasn't even that.
It was
No, it
like
wasn't
this.
even that.
It was like I did it, and then I was like, "Who are these people?" And then I was like, "Oh shit."
It was.
Well,
yeah.
hello there. I'm Catherine. Nice to meet you. Yeah, now we're besties. No, we're not.
So thank you to Aaron for
Oh my
allow-
God, I was
just
not involved
coming
in this.
out.
yeah,
and-
no, Aaron was not part of the surface.
No, he wasn't. But
Yeah.
at least it was.
Thanks
this
for
venue has
thanks
been
for,
great.
for
I
letting
just,
me come.
I just
after,
understood what was going on.
Thank you for letting me come after Surface Tension. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. I mean, we here at Hop and Vine love all of our craft beer
No,
people.
of course. I love everybody. And listen, and I told the Surface Tension group that anytime they would like to come on my podcast and we can have a Surface Tension discussion.
You know who you are,
come
Surface
on.
Tension.
Yeah, come on out.
Coffee,
Come sit down with me.
beer.
I'm nice.
You
I
make it
really
Cigars.
worth it over
I'm a
here.
very nice person, and you can
Marco
come
is
sit
a
down.
great
not,
person.
he's not holding back.
We could have a
I'm not
surface.
saying names. I know who they are.
We could have a Surface Tension competition.
Yeah.
I'll pour mine. You pour yours.
This is gonna be like a
We'll see
latte
who wins.
throwdown, but surface tension throwdown.
You got to do it blindfolded and after you like spun around 10 times.
Yeah, that's
Or some
fine.
shit.
I'll do it.
I'm totally down.
I'll do it. Anyway, you guys are more than welcome to come on my show anytime you want to. In fact, come on my show, call me a bitch or whatever. That's even better. Come do it.
Cool. Can we
Yeah.
do that too?
Yeah. Go for
Bitch.
it. Yeah.
Nice.
Feels
That's so
nice.
much fun.
It feels good, doesn't it?
All right, everyone do
Yeah.
it.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Everybody call Catherine a
I'll
cunt.
wait till the second
not.
time. I'm waiting till the second show.
She's not. I can't find a time where I can call her a bitch.
Aw, that's nice.
But you just said the word in reference to her.
Yeah.
So I think it technically counts.
Well, when I write it on my website, since I have to act metal, I have
Yeah,
to know
yeah,
she's
yeah.
a fucking bitch. I hate her.
Fucking
Suck it.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. No, I have no feelings. You guys can say whatever you want.
Can we get like a death metal bitch from you? Can we do that?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
I haven't actually sang death metal vocals since 2011.
I just
I
need
don't
like a-
think I can do it
I
anymore.
see like a deep growl.
I would literally scare the people
Dude,
in this
it's
restaurant.
rough on your vocals, man.
Well, I was doing it for like 20 some odd years, man. You know,
That
like
stuff's rough on
that's
your
why I
vocals.
sound the way I do. I used to
You
have
sound
like a
great.
little.
You have a
I used
sexy
to
voice.
have a
What are you
little
talking about?
tiny
You
voice.
You sound
What are you
great.
talking about, man?
Yeah.
What are you, Mike Tyson?
I used to sound like Mike Tyson. Now I sound like Mike Tyson beat up my vocal cords.
Is that he was doing a rain dance or what?
Yeah.
So you went
I
from
like it.
rain dance to puking, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
You need to be careful.
That
how
was
you-
the beer. Then
I didn't say anything. Listen, I'm minding my P's
Wow.
and Q's. No, I'm not.
I don't know if rain
Okay.
dance is politically correct.
It probably, I can edit it out. That's the whole,
surface dance.
maybe. I may have. Surface tension dance. That's what he was doing.
Surface tension.
Surface
Okay.
tension dance.
I have to edit out all the surface
how long-
tension stuff.
yeah.
These guys are really going to come after me. Okay, I'm pregnant. I don't want to go early.
In other words,
I
she'll
don't
probably
wanna,
kill him.
I don't want to go into labor.
You can't.
Me
You
too.
can't keep blaming your pregnancy.
No, I'm not blaming it for my snarkiness. I was like that before. I'm saying that I don't want to go into early labor because
I'm gonna
trying
start
to.
telling my boss that I can't do that. I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I don't think Eugene would like that.
Let's see how much it would work.
I see Eugene maybe once a week, and it's when we're drinking, so it's nice.
Oh, perfect.
He's nice.
Perfect.
I'm still upset he hasn't let me drive that Corvette.
I owe him $1.
All right. Okay.
So
I was gonna-
You've just
figured
made
out,
my editing job really hard.
we
is what you've
figured
done.
out how to take this podcast from an hour to like
to
3.
4 hours.
Yeah,
It's always
4.
every time. It's only going to be an hour, Marco.
Well,
It's become the Lord of the Rings trilogy or
It's
something.
because the beer starts talking
I
after
know.
the first
Have y'all
hour.
seen The Martian? Did you see when
I'm completely
great.
sober, so that's why I
they
haven't
make
said
a
anything.
reference to the guy that plays in The Lord of the Ring?
But she hasn't had a drop of alcohol.
She's
Yeah.
acting drunk.
No, I just like that.
That's why she's upset that we've gone
I
over
love
time.
the ambition.
Dude, that San Antonio water gets you where you need to be.
Yeah.
Well, well, it's not.
Yeah. That just blew in my face. That was weird. Stop. What the fuck, man?
Well-
You're getting your DNA all over me is what you're doing. Stop.
You don't want any of that
Whoa,
DNA.
whoa, it's the kid's show.
I
This
know.
is a kid's
Hey.
show.
I didn't ask you to bring them. I told you this is an unfiltered. Oh, my God.
Hey, good.
He's telling me how to do my show now.
Good thing we're not in Colorado. We'd all be high.
That's true.
I don't smoke. I did
Okay.
not inhale.
Okay, so do you have you ready to plug your information?
Okay, I gotta get back to work, guys. But thank y'all very much for
Thanks,
coming
Aaron.
out. She's Crafty. This is awesome. I
Thank
love
you,
all you
Aaron.
guys at this table. BeerMetalDude.com, HopandVineSA.com. Keep drinking. Bye.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Aaron.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Can you ask me a question or something?
Nef, where can people find you?
There you go. Yes. Shut up. Okay, you can do Facebook.com /Rhyme of a Reason, Instagram at SuperNef77, or Twitter at SuperNef77, which I don't really get on Twitter anyway. I just do Instagram and like.
Can
Facebook.
anybody
Okay.
explain what Twitter actually does?
Dude, I love
It's all
Twitter.
porn, dude. That's all it
Is
is.
that what it
No,
is?
no,
all it
that's
is.
Instagram.
No.
Dude, I- dude.
Twitter is straight up. Like,
No, dude.
my
like-
wife calls it titter because it's like so much porn.
I've never
Yeah, I think
seen
you're on
any,
the wrong platform,
I've
bro.
never
I'm
seen any
just
porn on
saying.
Twitter.
Yeah, I see all the porn on Instagram. Catherine's
Dude, I'm
feed.
saying it's like
It's all me.
Catherine.
Catherine's feed.
Pregnancy
Pregnancy porn. I don't know what the deal is here,
Listen,
Catherine.
everybody's got to pay their bills, guys.
Sorry, but yeah, but anyway, but I mean, if you follow me on any of those, I mean, I will respond. If not me, she'll do it. So.
Okay, awesome. Do you want to play us out?
Oh, you
Oh,
gotta
that
play
was
us out.
it?
You gotta
That was
play
it?
us out,
Wrap
man.
it up.
Aaron got like a whole like 20-30 minutes, and
yeah.
like me,
no,
I
you're
got
done. Go grab your
I
grab
get
your
like 2
guitar.
seconds.
Go grab your
You know,
guitar.
if it
so
makes
you
you
can
feel
play
better, Southern Star is like the entire podcast. I
Yeah.
got like 2 plugs.
something. That's true. Well, okay, we'll balance it out next time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do gotta thank you guys for letting me come on.
Did
That
you
was
just
awesome.
read that?
Did I read
Your
my
text?
from Jason? Yeah.
Yeah. He said Alan Thicke just died.
That's my brother. You know why? My brother is the celebrity
happened?
death alert.
Is this true?
Every time a
Or is this a
celebrity
rumor?
dies, my brother alerts me to it. I don't know why. That's what he does.
No, that's Robin thing.
That's the wrong thing.
Dude, his dad just died, bro.
Aw, that's
Is his
sad.
dad
Dude,
famous?
he was in that show. What was it?
Growing pains.
Growing
yeah.
Everybody knows that one.
Wait,
He was
what-
in Growing Pains.
wait,
Breaking
wait,
news
wait,
on
how
the
old
She's
are you,
Crafty
man?
podcast.
Which one was it?
Okay. He was in Growing Pains.
Which
he was
one
the
was it?
dad. He was with the blonde kid. Oh my god.
What's more disturbing is that Marco's reading my texts.
Sorry, it would.
Just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
Wouldn't it be funny if
I
Jason
was
was
just
like, is that
wondering, like,
fucking
where-
guy still there?
I was just wondering where all these nudes were coming from
No.
on my phone.
Twitter. They're coming
From
from
my Twitter account, my Titter account.
Your Tinder account.
I told you.
All right.
Hey, real quick, I want to thank you for letting me come on.
Of course. Anytime
Yeah,
you
Matt
want
from
to.
Alamo. Cheers,
Yeah,
man.
for sure. This
Thanks
is
for the
it.
free beer too, man.
This is
Hey,
an open
anytime,
doors
guys.
show.
You guys are
Man,
awesome.
that's awesome.
Everybody's always welcome on
This
the
is my
She's
first
Crafty
podcast ever, so
Is
this was
it?
really
It was
cool,
perfect.
How exciting.
Yeah.
I had a great time.
But
Yeah.
apparently you and Blake are like bros, man.
Dude,
Like,
okay, so funny story. So before, I know we're going overtime. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
So,
I'm joking.
No, it's
funny
just,
story.
No,
is
I
that
could swear y'all are roommates.
me and Blake have known each other for 6 years now.
Okay.
Boom.
We worked at HEB together.
Okay.
He
He said that he used to be your boss.
He was my. So we worked as a cashier at HEB. He was
Okay.
my immediate boss. Then he went
Okay.
to a beer and wine position. Then got me in the beer and wine position.
Nice.
Then he went into the industry. Then I followed him into the industry. And then he came to San Antonio, and I followed him to San Antonio.
I love
All by accident. Like, none of it was planned.
Stalker.
it. Yeah, it's a lot of you following him. I know
Creeper.
that. Yeah.
No, but no, we are. This is my best friend.
Aw,
Perfect.
that's
I
nice.
give him a lot of crap. I talk a lot of crap, but he's my best friend. I love
like
Southern Star
that.
Brewing. They are.
Yeah.
The
We
people
all
there.
do. Yeah, man.
People there are fantastic. The beers are amazing. But
Hey, and
Awesome.
thank you for the beer tonight.
Alamo
Word
Beer,
up, man.
Alamo Beer Company.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do a show with you. We'll have Blake on real quick. I want to do a real quick plug for Liquid Lunch, my other beer show, every Thursday live at noon. Super exciting. I'm gonna book Blake. I'm booking Matt. We're gonna do it.
And you look
you've
at
already
me,
been
but
on it. It's fine.
I've already been on.
Anyway,
Those guys
be
are
sure-
probably like, we're not ever bringing that guy.
We don't like you
no,
anyways.
they love it. The awesome thing about Liquid Lunch is that it is video and audio, so people can watch and listen, which is super cool.
So
yeah.
I need to actually comb my hair.
Yeah, just a little. But it's super exciting. We love it. And that's with my amazing co-host, Josh Stewart. I'm the best person on the planet. I'm Josh Stewart. You can Skype it. We do Skype in guests, so you guys could Skype together or separately. What's that? Oh, Paul.
Yeah,
Paul's not here. He's actually been on quite a few times. He didn't.
I just want to call
He's
him
not
out
here
for going
today.
to Florida without us.
Oh, what's he doing in Florida? Do we know?
Drinking Cigar City.
Oh, is that what he said?
Ooh,
Yeah, I saw
Cigar
that.
City.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, their brown ale is amazing.
I saw
Maduro
that.
Brown.
I saw that
Yeah,
one. I saw that
dude.
one real fuzzy picture he posted.
Their Y Oak is great too, dude.
I'm just saying,
Their
he's kind
IPA
of
is
our
great,
partner in
man.
crime, and he's
Yeah.
not here. He's in Florida.
Yeah, he's adorable.
Did Catherine just say
Amy
adorable?
is awesome.
My
You just said adorable.
about Paul
These
Vega.
guys. Yeah, or
No,
someone.
I said about Paul because he's so
Yeah.
little. He's like small.
You don't use the word adorable. You're Catherine.
No, but I do for Paul because he's like little. You know what I mean? He's tiny.
So
I
yeah,
did
so
not
she
call
did
him
this
midget.
motion
But
with
then
her
he's
body
tiny.
like he's
like
a
a little
Oompa
tiny
Loompa.
guy. He's tiny.
You know,
he's
if we
small.
paint him orange and put him some orange.
Yeah.
White
My
overalls.
favorite though is like when he gets a little upset or angry, and then he kind of like, you know what I mean? And he's
Hey,
so little. It's
Hey,
awesome.
hey, if you're listening to this, please go to Babies R Us and find
No,
Catherine
don't say that.
and
no,
Jason
no, no.
and
I'm editing
please
that
no,
out.
you're not editing that
Yes,
out.
that's not.
Find her on the registry and
This
give
is
her
not-
something nice. If you
No.
guys love Catherine, give her
I'll tell
something
you
nice
what,
and the baby.
you guys wanna get
better
me-
not.
you guys
better
wanna
not
give
edit
me
this out.
something
If
nice?
you edit this out, I will punch you in the face.
Oh shit.
Does beer for
Shit.
after the baby count? Can I
Yes,
give you
that's
that?
what I'm saying. If you want to give me something nice, you
No.
wait till the baby comes and then you just
Damn it, Catherine.
annihilate me with beer.
Catherine needs diapers,
That's the nice-
not for the baby.
Just for
She needs
me.
a 2016
After
black
the
crack.
baby comes. Yeah, that's what I need, the 2016 black crack.
Oh, shots
That's
fired.
right. All right. I have a diaper genie already, thank you. I got it at my other baby shower.
I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Are you ready? We're going to let Nef play us out.
I thought Southern Star had one more thing
Do
to
you?
say
Do you
before.
have something else to say? Okay.
No, thank y'all for listening.
Oh, thank you, Blake.
Stop by Conroe, Texas.
Blake needs an audio
Yeah.
platform because he's really good at this.
Yeah, man.
And actually, tomorrow I will be at Little Woodrow's on
On
Babcock.
I-10
This
and
doesn't
Babcock.
come out
I-10
till-
and Babcock.
This doesn't come out till next Tuesday.
Yeah, right. That's the only one, right?
Well, either way, I play at Little Woodrow's and off Babcock every Wednesday, 5 to 7. That's my every weekday gig. So the one you'll always find me at 5 to 7, unless I go out of town for a concert. What else? Next week, I forgot what I'm at next week. Anyway, what's that? Beer. Yeah, beer right now. You guys are bad influences. It's weird seeing Catherine all sober.
Wow.
Sober while she's pregnant too. I don't get it.
Amazing.
All right, I'm gonna try this song here because she made me do some Christmas songs. Here we go. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not frown. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horns, little tin drums, and rooty toot toots and rappy tum tums. Santa Claus is coming to town. Curly-haired dolls and cuddly coo, elephant boats and kittle cars too. Santa Claus is coming to town. The kids in Boyantown, well, how'd you believe they're gonna build a toilet down all around the Christmas tree? Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not shout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming to town. There you go.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays,
holidays.
beer nuts. See you next year.
That's it for another episode. I hope you have fucking enjoyed it. Do me a favor, go to Twitter and Instagram and follow us at She's Crafty Pod. Go to our Facebook page, She's Crafty Podcast, and like that shit. Be sure to follow us there. Also, if you like funny blogs and you want to catch up on all your favorite She's Crafty episodes and you want to buy some fucking awesome and hilarious craft beer merchandise, go to our website, shescraftypodcast.com. Peace out, beer nuts.